ever rocked out so hard that hundreds of people lose their jobs? Are your edgelord tactics of moody devil-may-care attitudes driving away your friends and support network? Has the lead singer of your band been headhunted by a much better record label? The life of a starving artist in a cyberpunk dystopia, am I right? Our rot of the week comes from the icy north, Canada. It's an animated feature so foul, it all but bankrupted its creator's studio. 1983's Rock and Rule from Nelvana Animation Studios is a sort of musical about an up-and-coming punk rat band in a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk dystopia where everyone is a rat, dog, something. Mark, the villain with the mouth, is the biggest musical sensation.
My name is Mark.
He kidnaps their lead singer, Angel, to steal her voice, to cast a spell, to unleash a demon, and end the world again? So, Omar, followed by his band Dizzy and Stretch, seek to rescue the kidnapped Peach from her Bowser. Omar complains his way through the cyber rave scene to Mark's concert to learn that love was the real friend they made along the way the whole time. Despite having some big names in their soundtrack, the music of this musical is really humdrum. It might as well be a series of terrible lullabies.
I like you, and I like this town, only you.
Girls,
You think he's acting, but he's not. His name's Mark. Thanks a lot.
my name is Mark. Thanks a lot.
Really, the only tune in the film that stands up at all is the main finale song.
Oh, I will sing nothing for your eyes to see. Watching off sides as I wait, just in case you need me.
Rock and Rule exhibits a mostly anthro-animal cast and a universe of confoundingly ugly mammalians. Mark is the exception as basically human. The movie suffers a fate that often befalls anthromedia, where our lead female is basically just a human with cat ears and distractingly inconsistent with everyone else in the world. The main character, Omar, is incredibly insufferable and fails his way to success. The creators wanted him to be like, cool dude, standoffish, ooh, I hate everything, I'm so edgy. But he ends up just being a jerk the entire time, making the audience root for the secondary characters who don't get nearly enough screen time. So, the hero of our movie sucks. The femme fatale should have been the frontman, and the background characters should have made up the rest. The villain Mark is positively hypnotic, fantastically voiced.
I'll show them power. I can do it. With you, Angel.
However, he completely fails to deliver on even one good song. And he's supposed to be like the superstar of this world.
My name is Mark. Thanks a lot. My name is Mark. Thanks a lot.
His name is Mark. Thanks a lot. You think he's acting, but he's not.
Overall, the voice acting is pretty good, and there are some acceptable jokes that make this movie fairly tolerable to sit through. The makers wanted to make an adult animated film that was still more or less family friendly. which resulted in a mixed messaging for the scriptwriters and marketing team. Ultimately, it left no one calling for an encore. For all the shortcomings of its character design, it makes up for in beautifully rendered background paintings that immerse you into their humanless utopia of grime and corporate greed. This film tanked horribly. The investors expected profits to be amped up by the album sales. After all, we have all of these big-name musicians. But the music was bad, too. The studio almost completely went belly up and likely ended many animators' careers before they had a chance to even start. Though it busted at the box office, it lives on in our hearts as a cult classic. On a scale between fresh kill, meaning juicy, shareable schlock to tear apart for fun with friends, and bone dry, meaning stale and best left buried. Because of too many missed notes, I label this as a tad bloated. Share it with your furry friends as a vintage curiosity and a Canadiana trivia. Rip it to shreds gleefully with a group of furs, music historians, or animation students. Great for a convention hotel room in the background or screening for a larger crowd, but be ready for groans and facepalms.